A woman suddenly faints at 10,000 meters. Her body slowly slides downward. With increasing speed, the woman wakes up instantly. She tried to grab the rope on the balloon, but it's too late. She lost her center of gravity and fell into the abyss. But when the woman opened her eyes again, she realized it was the rope that saved her. But it's not good. She's hanging 10,000 meters in the air. Her hands are frozen. She won't last much longer. She called out to her partner, but they're already unconscious. She doesn't know if they're alive or dead. Now she has very little energy left. She must get back to the rail as soon as possible, or she'll never survive. She's using every ounce of strength she can muster. She's trying to use her inertia to get back to the basket. With her efforts, she finally grabbed the rope of the basket. She holds the rope. A sideways flip over the basket. She finally made it back to the basket. But the crisis is not over yet. Her companion has fallen into a coma. We must save him as soon as possible. Now they are at 13,000 meters. Because the exhaust valve is covered with ice, they can't open properly. As the balloon continues to rise, the man has passed out from lack of oxygen. The upper exhaust dam must be opened, so they can be rescued. Mary climbed into the basket to get to the top of the balloon. I don't know how long it took. She finally reached the edge of the balloon. Mary looked up. It's a long way to the top. Her hands were already frostbitten. She tried to grab the rope, but there wasn't enough room. She almost fell. Mary was suffering from a severe lack of oxygen. Mary tried with all her might to grab the rope, and finally, she made it. She caught the rope from the balloon. She was able to climb back up. The balloon was still rising. She tied the rope around her waist to prevent her from falling, and when she was done, Mary began to climb again. She was very careful with each step. With each step she took, she finally reached the bottom of the balloon, but she had no time to rest. The lives of her companions were in her hands. She slammed into the exhaust valve, but the ice was too thick for her to break through. She stood up slowly, grabbing the rope in her hand, not daring to look down. When she was on her feet, Mary kicked down. Finally, she succeeded. To prevent the valve from freezing again, she took out a dagger and cut the shoelace, and stuck the shoelace to it. As the valve continued to inflate, the balloon began to descend. Jack woke up from his coma. Mary couldn't hold on any longer. She collapsed into the basket. Looking at Mary's frostbitten hands, Jack took out some wine to sterilize her hands. At that moment, it started to snow. The two of them had never been so close to snowflakes. They admired it. But just then, an accident happened.